So hello everyone and welcome back to the Deercast. Today we're on the Leica stand at the Great British Shooting Show, very kindly joined by Bjoern from Leica. Again. And one of the questions we often get asked about the sort of Leica product range is, obviously you've got sort of Amplus, the Fortis, the Magnus and is it the PRS?
The PRS, yes.
And what are the sort of differences between them, you know, pros and cons of each, and what are the sort of applications for each of the scopes?
Okay, so in general all the scopes are, the PRS is a little bit different because that's our specialist for real long-range shooting, long-range hunting in general. The Amplus, the Fortis and the Magnus are designed hunting scopes.
Yeah.
The Amplus is our entry line, 6x zoom factor, very big eye box, so the exapupil is very big, so especially on the lower magnifications, whatever the mounting of the rifle is not done correctly, or
so it's not sort of fussy when you get the scope up in your
so
eye.
You do not have to be very centered. That's the same with all rifle scopes what we have, so it's very forgiving to a mistake the shooter might do or might happen during a hunting situation. The Fortis is more or less like the middle range of it, and the Magnus is the top line. The big difference between, or the difference in general between the Fortis and the Magnus, if you compare them next to each other, you see immediately that the illumination system is positioned on a different spot. On the Magnus, it's on the ocular. On the Fortis, it's on the center knob of the turrets.
So on the Magnus, it's maybe a little bit easier and sort of closer to the hand.
It's closer to the hand. You have a day and night switch.
Okay.
So also for left-hand shooters, it's very easy to access with gloves in winter and so on. Very easy. And you have about 120 steps for day and night. So in total. For the Fortis, you have to operate the whole spectrum of the brightness settings within 9 levels. What you can do.
And you're doing the parallax and the illumination on the same knob, if you like. Fine. Okay.
The Magnus has a 6.7 times zoom factor, so let's say a 7 times zoom factor. The Fortis has a straight 6 times zoom. Optical wise, they are the same. From the more comfortable thing in general, Fortis and Magnus, they have also tilt sensors. So if you just put it up more than 70 degrees or more than 45 degrees to the side, the reticle illumination switches off. The Amplus doesn't have that.
Fine.
So the Amplus, you have to make sure you just switching, turn it off.
Sure.
That's it.
And in terms of the sort of mag ranges of each of them, are they very similar in the sense that you can get a sort of, a 2 to 12, or a 6 to 24 or whatever?
There are four different rifle scopes or magnification ranges in each and every group. So we have the driven hunt one, so the 1 to 6 in general, or 1 to 6.3 at the Magnus. We have the 2 to 12 at the Fortis. The 1.8 to 12 at the Magnus. The new kit on the block is the 1.8 to 12 by 42 with the Fortis.
Oh wow!
We have a 3 to 18 by 44 on the Amplus, and 2.5 to 15 by 50 and 56 on the Amplus as well. So the mag range, whatever, 2.5 to 15. That's more or less the average one, and the driven hunt scopes, whatever, 1 to 6 or 1 to 6.3.
And people might ask us about the sort of light transmission and the difference between the 3 scopes. What is the sort of light transmission between them?
The light transmission with all of them is way above 90%, 92%, depending on. The reticle, in general, reticle illumination with the Amplus, it's a fiber reticle. And the Fortis and Magnus, they have glass reticles. Therefore, the lines are you are able to design the crosshairs very, very thin in general.
Amazing. Brilliant. And what about the sort of PRS? Talk us through that a little bit. The PRS in general, like I said, that's the long range specialist. It comes automatically with a throw lever, not what you have here. It also comes with a sunshade. It's a 5 to 30 by 56. 3 different reticles. The good thing here is that you don't need any tools to make the settings in general. So the zeroing of the turrets can be done very easily. Just flipped up, you can open it. And there is a small Allen key here on the windage turret where you can also activate or deactivate the zero stop. Okay, yeah.
So that's really it's very unique and very robust. A general thing about the Leica rifle scopes, in general, we have all the mechanics inside. It's metal.
Yep.
We don't use any kind of composite or plastic parts. So it's either stainless steel or brass what we're using inside. And we have by purpose a slightly thicker wall thickness of the tubes to make it more robust, especially in terms of clip-on and so on. So it's a very robust scopes in general.
And a massive tube on this. I mean, it's enormous.
This is just to give you a little bit more travel. So the travel here is 3.20 meters at 100, so the maximum. And this you can only achieve with with a thicker tube diameter to give the inverting system, whatever, to give it the chance to move inside.
Amazing. Well, thank you very much for that amazing summary.
You're welcome.
Thanks very much for joining us, everyone.